Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Train of Dreams. So, our first passenger is Harsh Rathod. His journey to become a doctor begins at the age of 15. After completing 12th, he gave his NEET exam. It is a medical entrance exam in India. But at first, he didn't score well. He pumped up once again to become doctor. He took 1 year drop and prepared for NEET, and guess what? This time he scored 510 marks. But as he is included in general category and because of reservation, he didn't get opportunity to study in government medical college. He pumped up once again to become doctor. Therefore, he decided to go Philippines. Let's introduce our second passenger from the place of Chanakya. All she wants is to bring positive change in the lives of people. She was fascinated by the stories of angelic healers and mazes, and the closest analogue in real life was the study of medicine. So she started working hard. She was ready for the last battle before she could witness the beginning of her dream. But the whole world was going to be shaken up in a few days. WHO declared the COVID-19 outbreak as pandemic on 11th March 2020.
आज रात 12 बजे से संपूर्ण देश में संपूर्ण लॉकडाउन होने जा रहा है। हिंदुस्तान को बचाने के लिए, हिंदुस्तान के हर नागरिक को बचाने के लिए, आपको बचाने के लिए, आपके परिवार को बचाने के लिए आज रात 12 बजे से घरों से बाहर निकलने पर पूरी तरह पाबंदी लगाई जा रही है। इसलिए बाहर निकलना क्या होता है ये इन 21 दिनों के लिए भूल जाइए। घर में रहे और एक ही काम करे कि अपने घर में ही रहे।
Every day, positive cases and death ratio is increasing. She felt helpless at that time because her priorities shifted from exam to survival. But she didn't give up and she continued her studies with online classes and attempted her NEET examination. Afterwards, she decided to study in Philippines. Let's deep dive into third passenger. Passenger by the name of RUTIK VAJA. If we talk about him, then by default, he is not interested in studies, but he got influenced by society. Under that influence, he started preparing for NEET to become a doctor. In reality, he didn't have any interest in medicine. After getting only qualifying marks, he decided to choose fashion designing as a career. Near the end of first year of fashion designing, COVID came and then he realizes the importance of first line warrior. Then he also decided to choose Philippines for future study to become doctor. This is a story of an introvert who is scared to even say her opinion in front of her family, friends, and classmates. She never even left her hometown. Now, she has to leave her motherland to study and become a doctor. When she thought she wouldn't get into the med school with her performance in the NEET exam, she passed in it, but not with flying colors though. So she was told to do a degree in Philippines. And this is a conversation she had with her family before she joined in. And what happened after that?
You should have studied little harder.
It's fine. You tried your best. Now you have to decide whether you want to study further abroad or want to wait for more year and with the NEET exam to get into a good college here itself.
I'll do whatever you say. I'm really confused about what to do.
Internally sad as I couldn't make it into the med school and making my mother feel disappointed in me.
Then it's decided. You will study abroad and find yourself a good university to apply for.
Okay, uncle. I'll check everything about it.
Though I agreed and said that I will check everything about it, I'm really scared about leaving abroad and meeting new people.
Yes, I checked some colleges in the Philippines to choose which college you want to go study in.
I did, uncle. I want to join in LNU University.
Great. You choose a good college. I have talked with the agency and they said online classes for pre-medical have already started as the flights are blocked due to COVID, and you should get an email tomorrow to join the classes. Don't forget your classes will start at 5:30 a.m. in the morning as we have 2.5 hour time difference with their country.
I will, uncle.
This time, I'll study harder. But the first problem is, how am I going to do tomorrow? Will I be able to voice out my thoughts if someone asks my opinion? Will I be able to talk in front of everyone? This time, I'm going to study harder. But will I be able to voice out my thoughts? Will I be able to speak if the instructor asks me something?
See the game of fortune. All passengers' train is heading ahead at destiny, and destiny is known as Lyceum Northwestern Medical University, Dagupan City, Pangasinan, Philippines.
Good morning, students. Hope you are safe and healthy.
Good morning,
Good
ma'am.
morning. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yeah, good morning. You are updated about complete protocol regarding COVID-19. As you know the importance of doctor in this pandemic, and you are right now in pre-medicine. In future, you are going to become a doctor. So what's your opinion regarding doctor? Can anyone can say?
Yes, ma'am. Being a doctor is a responsible thing and it is a most respectful and noble job. So, doctors should be considered as a noble human, ma'am.
Good.
Ma'am, can I share my opinion?
Yes, continue.
As a future doctor, we expect our society to be prosperous because health equals to prosperity. We are in preparation of ourselves in order to make society prosperous. Because knowing the thing is just a theoretical knowledge. It is no use if we don't know how to handle patients. So we should master in skills that doctors need while handling the patient. We should know all clinical methods, precautions while doing it, and everything related to it. As a doctor smiles can cure half of the disease, we should have good behavior and good communication skills.
Very good, Urvashi. I hope you will study hard and become a good doctor. Now let us move on to COVID-19 protocol. That's it for today, class. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning, students. You guys have a presentation on the topic below. Priyanka and Urvashi will be the leader of particular group. Group 1, Priyanka, and Group 2, Urvashi.
Me, who don't actually have the courage to do a presentation alone, have to lead a team? Will I be able to do that? Will I be as confident as others do it?
Fortunately, she did well in her presentation. And like that, pre-med ended in the life of Priyanka TADISETTY. Time passes out. After a month, the real tough time, which is med school, we thought we would be able to go to the university now. But to our bad luck, The COVID is still on its full wing. In Feb 2022, we all finished our both vaccination to secure us from COVID-19. Classes for med school have started and students have become busier than ever, waking up before everyone in the family to listen to the classes and complete our assignment in given time, which actually caused a little terror in the class as well. We all have no idea how the question will be because exam came. Are we able to answer or not?
I know we should actually learn the practical subject like anatomy with the help of academic, but that's not possible as you all got stuck in your home country. But you should not let this issue affect yourself and keep working hard with your study through the information and links we send you. We are here to help you with your queries and we will be soon having face-to-face classes. And regarding the lab activities, for now, we will be doing it in the virtual lab. So I hope all of you understood this.
Yes, doctor. But what about our exams?
Regarding your exams,
Soon exam comes, which scared everyone in the class. But our professors are great, as they understood our worries and patiently explained how we will do the exams. Exam, exam, exam. I don't like it. I want. But exam likes me. I can't avoid it.
I was so scared that I forgot half of the answers in practical exam. What should I do now? What if I fail?
In the worry of exam result, she is quite demotivated. But still, she started reading once again. Then her mom came and
How are your classes going on?
Yeah, ma. The classes are going well.
Are you doing well in your exams?
As for the exams, I think I'm doing well, but we have to wait for the results.
then her mom realizes she is demotivated. I have to encourage her. And then her mom is saying, always remember, कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन मा कर्मफल हेतुर भुर्माते संगो असत्व कर्मिणि. You have the right to work only, but never to its result. Let not the result of action be your motive, nor let your attachment be to inaction.
I will remember that, ma. Thank you so much for encouraging me every day. Thank you so much.
This is the person in everyone's life who is the ultimate source of motivation, support, and strength.
दुखन लागी है माँ तेरी अखियाँ दुखन लागी है माँ तेरी अखियाँ मेरे लिए तू जागी है सारी सारी रतियाँ मेरी निंदिया पे अपनी निंदिया भी तूने वारी है ओ माँ ओ माँ तू कितनी अच्छी है तू कितनी भोली है प्यारी प्यारी है ओ
Good morning, doctor.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, doctor.
Doctor, actually, some students are having concerns about yesterday's exam. They have done some mistakes and some faced problems in submitting their forms. So now they are concerned about their grades.
Oh, as for your results, some of you did well in the exams and some of you made mistakes. But you should keep working hard. This is your first exam and it's okay to make mistakes. It's perfectly all right to make mistakes because we all are humans and we all learn from our mistakes. So forget about the results and start studying harder to be able to give your level best next time. Okay?
Okay, doctor. Thank you.
We can understand one thing, that it's okay to make a mistake, cause that's how we learn what is right and wrong. Because mistakes have the power to turn us into something better than we were before. The purpose of one's life is important. Everybody should have an ambition in their life. Some people do not plan their career. We want to become a doctor. We have an excellent memory, problem-solving abilities, and excel in science subjects. Therefore, we decided to become a doctor. Our nation is in desperate need of medical specialists. We admire the medical profession. It means service to humanity, help to those needy, and love to humanity. To serve people is to serve God. We will regard it as my responsibility to serve our motherland. We shall be cautious about the test and treatment of our patients. We shall visit villages at regular intervals. Health facilities are in higher demand in rural areas. As a doctor, our slogan will be service before self.
Why did you take all this time to come? Don't you know my son's life is in danger? Don't you have any sense of responsibility?
I'm sorry, I was not in the hospital. I came as fast as after receiving the call. Please come down so I can do my work.
Come down. What if your own son in this room right now? Would you come down? If your own son die now, what will you do?
I'll say, what job? It said in the Holy Book, from dust we came, to dust we return. Blessed be the name of God. Doctor cannot prolong lives. Go intercede for your son so that I can do my work. By God's grace, we'll do best.
Giving advice, we are not concerned so easy.
Doctor, all the things are settled down. We can proceed with surgery.
Thank goodness your son saved. If you have any doubt, you can ask nurse.
Why is so arrogant? She could not wait some minutes so that I ask about my son's state.
Her son died yesterday in a road accident. She was at the funeral when we called her for your son's surgery, and now that she saved your son's life, she left running to finish her son's funeral.
Doctor, you think it is a just 6-letter word? But trust me, it is for others, not for me or who want to become a doctor in their life. When you really want to become a doctor, it is no more just a word for you. It will start merge with your soul. When you start your journey, so achieve just 2-word prefix, which is doctor. पुनर्दर्शनाय जय महाकाली।